Hi everybody, this is Serenity Spider Monkey, aka Mitch Germain. I'm here to bring you another deck profile. This is basically a Fiend slash burn deck. A lot of it is inspired by cards used by Yami Bakura in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, so let's get into it. The first card is the field spell Dark Sanctuary. I love this card. I love when it was used in the anime. It's a shame it was only used once, but I don't really use it for its effect that revolves around Destiny Board and Spirit Messages. I kind of wish they would have kept its effect how it was in the anime, where it's just like what you said, like any spell or trap card in your monster zone. And I don't know, it's a good thing that it doesn't require Dark Necrophyr, I guess, in the real life card game. But I don't know. I also don't mind how they translated the evil ghosts effect. I kind of wish they would have I kind of wish it would have been just like place a token on a monster your opponent controls, you know, because in the real life game there's a chance like it could go up multiple times in one battle phase, and that's not how the evil ghost worked. So yeah, I really only use it in this deck for the evil ghost effect. So yeah, Dark Sanctuary, really good card. Um, two copies of of Demise. If you guys don't know, Korra actually used this card in his duel against Yugi in the Bow City Finals in the manga. He used it to, like, I don't know, he used it to bait out Yugi's Monster Reborn, to revive Dark Necrophyr and counterattack him, so he could turn it around with a card called Deja Vu. Um, in the manga, in the anime rather, this was done by the attack on Bakura was a direct attack, and he didn't actually summon Earl of Demise. And um, how he destroyed Dark Necrophyr is also very different. He used Juggin the Spiritualist in the anime. I don't know. I like different aspects of both of uh, those duels, I guess. I like both canons, I guess. Two copies of Reptilian Servant. It's destroyed when it's targeted by spell or trap cards, or if there are other face monsters on the field. But when this card's on the field, neither player can normal summon. So I believe Misty used it and played it on her first turn. It kept attacking Akisa directly until Akisa finally found a way to destroy it with, I believe, a spell card. So I don't know. I like it. And it's a very nice target for a recurring nightmare. One copy of No Entry, just to stop my opponent from attacking. Um, Time Seal to seal the opponent's draws. Doppelganger to turn effect damage back on my opponent. And as you'll see here, kind of looks like Seto Kaiba in the card art here. Maybe that's just me, but I've always thought this card looked like Kaiba. Yeah, I'm a big fan of cards like this that reverse effect damage and damage period, like Chiffonian Soldier, Amazon Chainmaster, Counterforce, Magical Cylinders. Got a Frid Guido here. Just generic Fiend, I guess. Ground Collapse to block 2 of my opponent's monster cards and sort of limit how much they can play. Yeah, Shadow Vise to flip up any defense position monsters my opponent might try to hide with, and it also negates flip of X. So yeah, really powerful card in the anime actually and manga. My Valentine used this card to actually force Yuki's Dark Magician to attack into her mirror wall, so she could later destroy it with her Pet Dragon, and actually reduced Yuki down to only 300 life points. So yeah, Chevalier is not that powerful in the TCG, but yeah, it's still a really good card. Next we got Portrait Secret, Headless Knight. Now we got one of my favorite zombies, Patrician of Darkness, Vampire here. He can, as long as he remains face up on the field, you can basically select what monsters you control for your opponent's attacks. So that can be very useful, either to protect him or if like you want to like force your opponent to crash into him to damage their life points. Another card that works in very much the same way, a copy of Shift. You can shift attacks or effects to any monster you control, basically to, I don't know, to save whatever monster you don't want being affected by the attack or the effect of the opponent's card. A good, just generic beater here, Lajin, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp. I don't have Ancient Lamp in this deck, so I can't actually get that combo off. But as you saw in my defense deck, I actually do run Ancient Lamp without Lajin, so that's kind of funny. I really like Lajin. Respect play to force both players to play with their hands available during their turns. I'm actually building a deck based on one of my favorite characters from your GX, where I use respect play to sort of mimic another card that character used. But you'll see when I get to it someday. I don't actually have that deck completed yet, so but you're really gonna enjoy it. So we'll look forward to that. Negate attack. Type 0 Magic Crusher. You can collect 500 points for every magic card you discard from your hand. Just generic beater here. Zoa, also known as Devil Zoa. Your Shadow Scout. Flip effect. Your opponent draws 3 cards and discards any magic cards among them. I like his effect. It's also very useful for deck out effects. Toll. Uh, Players have to pay 500 life points to attack. I love this card. Toll is one of my favorite magic cards in the entire game, actually. The Curse of Aging. You can discard 1 card and decrease the attack and defense points of all your opponent's monsters by 500 points until the end of this turn. So a very good defensive card. 2 copies of Just Desserts for every monster on the opponent's field. They take 500 damage. And with 2 of them, sometimes that can be lethal. Got a Man-Eater Bug here. Just flip him up, destroy a monster on the field. Got the Gross Ghost of Lead Dreams. Probably, honestly, my favorite normal monster Picora used. If I think about it. Dark Orb Dealings. Each player draws 1 card, then each player discards 1 card. So yeah, this deck is very much about, like, crippling what the opponent can do and, like, damaging them. Bark of Dark Ruler. When a Fiend type monster on your side of the field is attacked or attacks, you can pay life points and basically decrease 1 of your opponent's monsters by the amount you paid. So can work on offense and defense. Just requires Fiends. Full salvo, you can discard your hand, and for every card you discard, basically, like, you damage your opponent by 100 life points for every card you discard. I wish it had more damage, but domino effect. When a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by bounce into the graveyard, you can send 1 monster you control the graveyard and destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. So yeah, true to its name, it is a domino effect. Once again, just if you don't mind losing a monster, just very, like, destructive card for your opponent. 2 copies of Recurring Nightmare. You can return you can return 2 dark monsters with 0 defense to your hand. Got Savage Coliseum to force attacks from face-up attack position monsters. Got Poison Mummy here. When he's flipped, you can put 500 damage to your opponent's life points. Fatal Abacus, another really useful trap card. Inflicts 500 points of damage for per monster destroyed to the card's owner. A Spirit Barrier to protect your life points. Basically, like, if you control a monster, you take no battle damage. Forced Requisition. How this card works is, if you happen to discard a card, your opponent has to discard the same amount of cards. This card is actually permanent. One target for a Recurring Nightmare in this deck is Reptilian Naga, and she basically can't be in defense position, like, unless it's the turn you summon her. And at the end phase of every turn, she'll, like, switch herself into attack mode, but she has the nasty effect of, like, she can basically, like, I don't know, how I envision in anime is, like, I don't know, she, like, I guess I see it as, like, her kind of petrifying the opponent's monster, and it reduces their attack to 0, like, permanently, and even if she leaves the field, and she actually cannot be destroyed in battle. And she's really cute. Just one of my favorite monsters, actually. Um, Swords of Concealing Light to flip all monsters into face-down defense position. Card that goes very well with that. And Reptilian Naga is Shifting Shadows. You can pay 300 life points. Rearrange your face-down monsters in any order you want. And you can use this like continuously, oh yeah, it is a once per turn, but yeah, you can use it like every turn. I got Chain Energy. For every card a player wants to activate or summon or whatever, just play in general. They'll need to pay 500 life points to place it on the field. And that's per card. Hate Buster. When a Fiend type monster you control is selected as an attack target, you can destroy the attacking monster and inflict damage to opponent equal to the monster's attack. Its original attack, by the way. But yeah, just a very nice burn card also. And another very useful burn card, Skull Invitation. Whenever cards are destroyed, the player who controls them takes 300 points of damage per card. Then just block card is simultaneous loss, and both players sent the top card of their deck to the graveyard. With that done, that was my I guess partly Bakura Ryo inspired deck. Let me know what you guys thought of it. I hope to use this deck someday in a video. I actually really like it still, even though I've owned it for quite a while. um, so yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.